Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye and this is my world. Okay, today's topic is love is the key. Love is the key to your happiness. Okay, before we get started, I want to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all of the new viewers. Welcome to all of the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. Now, those of you who are new to the channel, I will answer your relationship questions. So at the end of the video, I'll show you a link where you can send in your questions, and I will either answer it privately through the email, or I will share it online with the collective, and it can be your decision. Now, those of you who are interested in these caps, they are now available in my online store. So just go to the description all the way to the bottom, and you see a link that says online store. Just click on that link, and there you go. Okay. Let's dive into this message today. Love is the key to your happiness. Okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are not necessarily talking about romantic love, but we're talking about love that comes from within. Love that comes from your heart for humanity. Love for yourself. Love for your family. You see, love is the key to your happiness, any way you look at it. Love, appreciation, and gratitude for your blessings in life. Now, many times we make the mistake of looking for love. Okay? You out looking for love, which means that you are searching for something external to yourself. People, that's not where love is. Always looking for other people for love. Okay? There was a song that came out. It says, looking for love in all the wrong faces and all the wrong places. People, do you know where love is? True love is within you. Look inside yourself and start loving yourself first. Because if you don't love yourself, it's impossible for you to love anything outside of yourself. You understand? People, when we come to this understanding and we secure this key, our lives will open up to many blessings. Many blessings. But love is the key. Okay? Now, we're going to start something a little special on this channel, because I always talk about doing your affirmations toward your spiritual healing. What we're going to do is every day I'm going to give you an affirmation that you can repeat to yourself throughout your day. And we're all going to start on this journey together, a journey toward healing. Okay? All right. Our first affirmation today, I'm going to show you the little card that I'm taking it from. Okay? This is celebrate being wonderful. Okay? It says, you're a wonder. You're a wonder. So throughout your day, I want you to have this in your mind. Okay? You are a wonder. And you celebrate being wonderful throughout your day. Okay? All right, people. This is starting our spiritual journey. I always talk about it So we're going to start it. So today's affirmation is celebrate being wonderful. You are a wonder. Okay, people, embrace your beautiful self. And that's where your love is, inside yourself. Okay, now we did get a letter in. So let's dive into this letter and we're going to talk more about it. All right? A young lady. I am trying to get over my ex-boyfriend who is currently in prison. For a little backup story, we have been trying to make this work for 6 years now. That's a long time to try to make a long distance relationship work. Because he's in prison, it is a long distance relationship. Okay? What is wrong with me? I'm seeing the manipulation he has on me, and I pray against it in the name of Jesus, and truly trying to break that cycle. Any suggestions? Please, I obviously have no common sense. Seriously though, and I told him several times that I don't trust him. Also, it has been abusive. All right. Now you say this is that you're trying to get over your ex-boyfriend. All right. Well, from your letter, it's pretty obvious that you have a soul tie with your ex-boyfriend, and that's why you're having trouble getting him out of your energy. Okay? I hope that you're not still communicating with him, because you need to break the communication. It's the first step to this. And I mean, be serious about your decision. If you want to break this, do not answer any more of his calls. As a matter of fact, you can tell him that this is it. Do not try to call me again. It's over. And then after that, he knows that it's over. Don't answer any more of his calls. He's in prison. What can he do? But get over it. Now, this is the thing, ladies. Don't be deceived thinking just because he's in prison. Do not think that he is sitting there pining over you. Okay? He's got lots of company in prison. As a matter of fact, I learned that these prisoners, they have access to computers, which means that they're on dating sites communicating with other people. And right there in the prison. There's no shortage of love in the prison. If he happens to be one of those, I'm sure he's getting plenty of love in the prison. Now, for you, why would you wait for a person who is in, now, all right, people, hell? Because that's what prison is. Prison is like hell. Okay? He's not sitting in the country club. You understand? He's not sitting in just a cell, a nice, comfortable cell where he can sit there, watch TV or relax or whatever he's doing all day. No, it's hell in prison. You understand? Now, here you are trying to hold on a relationship of a person who is living in hell. Now, you got to know that that person is influenced by his surroundings. And you say for 6 years he's been in there? At least 6 years he's been in hell? He has nothing for you. He has nothing to offer you. He has nothing for you, period. He has changed from the person he was before he went into prison. You can't go to prison and come out the same as you were before you went in. It's impossible. From the experiences that go on in prison, when you come out, you're different. You see? And you remember him before he went in. But can you deal with him when he comes out? Ladies, guard yourself. Don't need to date a man in prison. Period. And don't wait for him when he comes out thinking that everything is going to be okay. And you are doing this because you don't value who you are. You need to love yourself. Where's your love? Love yourself first. Always. Don't be so easy to love to say or to give your love to other people when you don't love yourself. And this is why you will continue to hold on to a man in prison, because you don't feel that you can do better than this. And I don't care even if you have a child by him. It's the same thing. If you are holding on to him, it's because you don't feel that you can do better. That's the only reason you're holding on to him. And you need to let it go. And love yourself. Value who you are. You see, you don't need this, and you don't want this. Understand? While he's in prison, it's your best time to break it off from him and start your healing process. I'm telling you, you can be a different person too. A totally different person from who he knew when he was out. You see, when men are in prison, they need support from the outside. So they'll keep you going as long as you will, because, they'll need to make phone calls. They may need for you to send them money or whatever. But ladies, you may not be the only lady that's entertaining him while he's in prison. And I say lady loosely, because some of these men are entertaining other men outside, wherever they can get that support from. Because believe me, when you're in hell, you understand, you can take on those demonic energies and do a lot of things. A lot of things. Okay? Ladies, it's not a good idea for you to wait for men in prison. Okay? You can do better. You are worth better. But you need to work on yourself. Okay? And you need to do your affirmations every day. We started today, was the first day for our first affirmation, that you are a wonder. Do not allow people to just use you up any kind of way. You are a wonderful person. Celebrate your wonder. Always. Okay? So for this letter, my advice is to cut him off and start your spiritual healing. Okay? And once you start your spiritual healing, you will see this whole situation differently. Cut him off. After you tell him it's over, cut him off. And let that be it. No conversation past that. And let it go. When you start on your spiritual path, you will see things differently. You will start to feel differently about yourself. Your own self-confidence will begin to get stronger and stronger. You'll be more confident, and you will not waste your time waiting on somebody in prison. Okay? I hope this information helps you, and I hope that you understand. Okay? Now, we have another letter here, and this question is from another young lady, and you say, I noticed some folks have seemingly great and long relationships, and they never had to do so much self-work for it or suffer so much heartache, etc. Okay. How is that explained? How do you know? How do you know what other people have been through? How do you know that? You understand? This is the point. You see, things can look any kind of way from the outside. It can look wonderful. It can look picture perfect. But you don't know what's going on the inside. You don't know what these people had to do to get to where they are. And you don't really know where they are. You can only see what they are presenting to you. Okay? Let me tell you something. I was raised in a family, a picture-perfect family. Okay? My father was a bishop. My mother was the first lady. You understand? And there were 5 of us. I was the oldest. Okay? And the rebel of the family. Okay? Look. And our because my dad was a narcissist, you know my household was not a happy household. But to the public, it was perfect. We had everything. Whenever they saw us, we were all well dressed with smiles on our faces. But when we went home and closed the door, it was all hell. Okay? You can't go by appearances. You don't know what people have gone through or are going through. Believe me, we're all the same and we all have challenges. But some people learn to overcome their challenges and move forward. And some people drown in their challenges and their growth just stops right there. Let's see what else you say. And some of these folks are the worst people in terms of caring for others or even being positive. I don't understand. I would appreciate your insight on this. Okay, my insight is what I said. You don't know. You don't know what's going on with these people in their lives. You only know what they are showing you. And looks can be deceptive. Now, I'm not saying that all people that you see that are happy and all of that their lives are awful when they go home and close the door. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is all people go through challenges. Okay? Even the best couples have had their challenges. You see? And if they're still together and are happy, then they have learned to work their challenges out. You see? But everybody hasn't done that. My point to you is don't go by what you think you know or what you think you see, because it may not always be the truth. Okay? Concentrate on yourself. Concentrate on what you want out of life and how to make that happen. You see? Don't look at other people and say, you know, they didn't do all this self-work and they didn't go into meditation and they didn't do their affirmations and all. You don't know their lives. And maybe they didn't. And maybe they're not as happy as they could be. You don't know these things. You can't make these assumptions by what you see. You understand? People, concentrate on your own happiness always. Now, you know, for you to ask this letter, look, you have free will. You have free will. If you find that, you know, that your life is abundant, your blessings are flowing, happiness is everywhere in your reality, and you got it without working on yourself, without loving yourself, without any of this spiritual healing, well, good for you. You understand? Whatever works for you, if it works for you, fantastic. Fantastic. But for those of you who want happiness, true happiness and love that I have found it through my spiritual healing. That's how I found it. Okay? And I have experienced many hardships in my life. Okay? Many hardships. I have been in poverty, although I came from a family that had plenty. I have been in poverty. I brought myself out of that. Okay? Okay? Because I was the rebel. I didn't comply to other folks' teachings, beliefs, or whatever. I got on my own spiritual path, followed my own heart, okay, and built a life for myself. And that's why I'm telling you, you can do the same thing. You have free will and you can choose which path is best for you. And I found that the spiritual path is best. Because after all, we're all spiritual beings. We're spirits here in this dimension to learn. Because the universe is all knowing. You see? And this energy wants to experience life in this dimension. And that's why we're here, to experience life in this dimension, people. Okay? Now, I hope that the message today helps someone. Number one, love is the key. Love conquers all. True love. Not this fake love. You know, you meet a person in a week, all of a sudden you say, I love you. What does that mean? Most time that means that I just want to sleep with you. That's not love. That's lust and infatuation. Love takes time. And that's why you need to work on yourself, to love yourself, to truly love yourself. And when you get to that point, your life will look differently to you. Your reality will actually change right in front of your eyes. It will become better. You won't feel the heaviness of stress and anxiety anymore. It will be lifted. You see? And this is all the beginning of loving yourself. Okay? People. Now, people, today's message was love is the key. Love is the key to your happiness. And where is that love? That love is inside of you. So don't look for it on the outside of you. It's not external. True love is on the inside of you. And when you embrace that love, your life will unfold into much happiness, miracles, and many blessings. So people, love yourself unconditionally. I hope that this message today helps to lead you on a path to love. Okay? Now, those of you who have questions that you would like for me to answer, here is the link. Send your questions to Miss Faye's World at hotmail.com. That's Miss Faye's World at hotmail.com. And try to keep your letters to one page. Just summarize your situation and ask the question. And if you prefer that I answer your question through the email, just put it at the very top of your letter and it won't be overlooked. I want to thank you all for supporting this channel. I want to thank you for your comments. Thank you for your letters. And a special thank you for those that leave a donation. I wish you all well. I wish you all much happiness. And I really hope to see you next time.